Welcome to your mat. My name is Alicia. This Vinyasa class will focus on full body. So when you're ready, let's get started on our backs. Come to fallen bridge. Lower down to your spine. Knock your knees together. Plant your feet to mat width distance. One hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Slightly tuck your tailbone under. Let your lower back flatten towards the mat. Feel the rise and fall of your chest with your breath. Notice the areas of your body that make contact with the mat. Outer feet, hips, shoulder blades, elbows. Notice the areas that don't make contact with the mat. Hands, belly, thighs, knees, ankles. Where can you bridge that gap between the points of contact with the mat and the points of contact without in order to create union, to create this pairing of your body, working to feel the full connection. As it feels right, seal your lips. Ujjayi pranayama, victorious breath. Breathe in through your nose with a slight constriction in the back of your throat, and breathe out through your nose. Cultivate this internal awareness, internal heat from your belly out. Match the length of your inhales to your exhales. Let your head become heavier into the mat with each breath out. One more just like that. Breathe in. Exhale, let something go. Tee out your arms or bring them into a cactus. Point your knees to the sky. Plant your feet. From here, windshield wiper your legs. Drop your knees to the left and to the right. Keep your feet rooted. Just shift from inner arch to outer arch. Shoulders and head remain heavy on the floor. Lengthen the top of your quad and hip flexor with the leg that extends down. Open outer thigh. Make this connection of your breath to movement. One more each side. Inhale, draw both knees into your chest, Apanasana, wind releasing pose. Capture your shins, squeeze tight, press your thighs into your ribs, and release the tension. Squeeze tight and release. Squeeze tight and release. Release your legs straight to the sky, waterfall pose, or legs up the wall. Flex your toes. Stack your ankles on top of your knees, knees on top of your hips as you create one line of energy. Plant your hands down by your hips, palms face down. Relax your shoulders, flatten your lower back. Full breath in. Exhale, release your left leg long. Hover your foot off the earth. Lift your fingers off the mat, lift your shoulders. Hollow body hold, palms now flip towards the sky. Flexible feet, breathe in. Exhale, gently switch your feet 11 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep your head lifted the whole time if it's okay on your neck. 6, 8, 10, 11. After your 11th pass, your left foot will be high to sky, half happy baby. Capture outer edge of your left foot, right hand to your right hip. Stay active through your right heel, keep it floating or rest it to the floor. Then drive your left knee around your ribs towards your armpit. Lengthen your right thigh down. Flex your left toes. Left elbow is on the inside of your shin. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, release your foot. Come back to that hollow body hold. Palms up, flex both feet. Slowly switch your feet 11 times once again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Right leg will be lifted, half happy baby. Capture outer edge of your right foot. Left hand to your left hip. Stay active, press through your left foot or release your heel down. Right elbows to the inside of your right shin. Drive your right knee towards your armpit. Stay heavy through your shoulders and your back, unified in your breath. One last breath here. And release, right heel straight to the sky. Left foot meets the right, back to waterfall. Flex your toes, breath in. Exhale, drive your knees to your chest. Capture your shins, begin to rock and roll the length of your spine. Take as many rocks as feels good on your back. Take any momentum out, use the strength of your core. Plant your feet, forward fold, top of your mat. Park your feet hip width distance or wider. Bring the weight to the balls of your feet, bend your knees. Ragdoll Uttanasana, fold forward. Interlace your arms. Let your torso drape over your thighs. Get your belly button towards your ribs. Shift the weight to your ball mounds of your feet. Soften your jaw. Soften your eyes. Soften your ears. From here, inhale, halfway lift your chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Interlace your hands, capture the base of your skull, elbow tips out wide. Inhale, halfway lift your chest. Exhale, elbows touch your knees around your spine. Inhale, like cow, lift your belly. Exhale, curl cat, tuck in. Inhale, cow, gaze up. Exhale, curl cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, curl cat. One more inhale. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release your arms, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, toe heel your feet to touch. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, Tadasana, grow tall. Arms by your side, palms face forward. Roll your shoulders up toward your ears and down your back. One more time, inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, shoulders back. Pause here in Tadasana, standing at attention. Place your hands to your heart center, Samastitihi. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, slightly bow your chin towards your chest. Take a moment to set your intention for today, your sankalpa. Where can you let your essence shine through? Channel your inner vibrancy of the energy you resonate with, and let it surround your body. Let it surround your practice. Inhale for what you have. Exhale, let that intention surround you. Inhale, Tadasana, lift your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, plank pose. Pause in your high plank, stack your shoulders over your wrist, push the floor away, cat arch your upper back, knit your ribs toward your spine. Full breath here. Exhale, shift forward, lower down to your belly. Press your toenails down. Rolling cobras, lead with your elbow tips. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, release your forehead. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, release. Press your toenails down, squeeze your inner thighs. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Tuck your toes under. Lift your knees, lift your hips. Inhale, high plank, straight as a board. Straighten your arms, lift up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pedal out your legs here. Over-exaggerate the bend of one knee and the other. Shake your head yes and no. Grip your fingertips into the mat. Walk your toes slightly back, lengthen your stance. Inhale, shift forward, high plank. See if your shoulders are on top of your wrists. If they're not, scoot your toes back. Then lift your hips straight to the sky, downward facing dog. The length of your dog will resemble the length of your plank. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, drop your knees and hover them off the earth. Strong core, inhale, low chaturanga, shift forward. Exhale, shift your hips back, down dog. Straighten your legs. Inhale, heels lift. Exhale, drop your shins and hover. Inhale to a low push-up. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Inhale, heels lift. Exhale, knees drop. Inhale, low push-up. Exhale, down dog. Pause and down dog. Breathe in. Exhale, move your heart toward your thighs. Wrap your triceps back. Lengthen your tailbone up. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or hop, top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Tadasana, reach your fingers up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, extended mountain, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, plank pose. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or hop, top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Urdhva Hastasana, extended mountain. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, arms up, Tadasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Plant your hands, step or jump back. If you're jumping back, jump with your elbows bent. Lower halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees, step or hop, top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Bend your knees, sit your hips low. Bring your hands to your hips to start. Gaze over your knees, make sure you can see your toes. Squeeze in through your inner thighs. Draw your ribs back in. And draw your biceps by your ears. Full breath in. Exhale, sit lower. Any restriction in your shoulders, hands can come to your heart. Breath in. Exhale, breath out. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, vertical twist to the right. Send your arms wide. Sit your hips down and back. Kiss your shoulder blades on your back. Let the twist come through mid and upper back. Lengthen the crown of your head. Breath in. Exhale, sit low. Bring the weight to your right foot. Inhale, left heel to your left glute. Exhale, light as a feather, step back. Crescent lunge with a vertical twist. Scoot your right toes forward. Squeeze your inner thighs. Right knee in line with your ankle. Shoulders on top of your hips. Spread your fingers wide. Inhale through the crown of your head. Exhale, spin and twist. Breath in. Exhale, left hand down, right arm high, low lunge twist. Lift your left hip point up, level your sacrum. Lift your left ribs towards the sky. Follow with your eyes. 3 breaths. Right knee on top of your ankle, low ribs in. Full body breath here. Exhale, plant your left palm. Strong core. Inhale, Vashisthasana, side plank. Right foot meets the left. Stack or stagger your feet. Lift your hips. Stack your shoulders. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, draw your right knee into your chest. Pivot, step through, low lunge. Drop your back heel. Inhale, open up, warrior two. Bend and straighten your knee a few times. Lengthen your stance. Back toes at a slight angle forward. Front foot intersects the back. Deepen into your square, then send your arms long. Shoulders on top of your hips. Follow your eyes to the front. Full breath in. Stay breath out. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, extended side angle, right arm to the inside of your right leg. Reach your left fingers high. Bring your right ribs up. Stack your shoulders. Lean your head back. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Inhale, reverse warrior, rise up with your right hand. Exhale, left hand lightly travels down your left leg or half bind. Deepen into the lunge. Inhale, open your side body breath here. Exhale, soften your eyes. Inhale, stretch and reach. Exhale, low lunge, touch the floor. Plant your hands. Option for a little handstand kick or find your way through a chaturanga. If you're taking a handstand kick, plant your arms, plant your palms, wrap your triceps back, left toes are floating. Straighten your arms, stack your shoulders on top of your wrists, bend your right knee, find a little kick, and then float back through your chaturanga. Downward facing dog. 2 breaths. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, arrive top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, breath in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Bend your knees, sit your hips low. Hands to your hips to start. Gaze over your knees, make sure you can see your toes, weights in your heels. Squeeze your inner thighs. Drop your hips down, biceps by your ears. Palms face, breathe here. Exhale, sit low. Inhale, reach through your arms. Exhale, sit low. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, vertical twist to the left. Send your left arm back. Reach up through your chest. Lift up through the crown of your head. Full breath in. Exhale, kiss your shoulder blades on your back. Gaze to your left thumb, breathe here. Exhale, sit low. Bring the weight to your left foot. Inhale, right heel to your right glute. Exhale, step back, crescent with a vertical twist. Scoot your left toes forward. Drive the weight into the ball mound of your right foot. Right thigh bone lifts. Shift the weight forward, left knee in line with your ankle. Keep twisting left. Deep breath here. Exhale, settle into your space. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right hand down, left arm high, low lunge twist. Lift your right hip up. Level your sacrum. Right ribs draw towards the sky. Follow with your eyes. Reach to the crown of your head. Deepen into your left knee. Full breath here. Exhale, root into your right hand. Inhale, side plank Vashisthasana. Step your left foot to meet the right. Lift your hips. Stack your shoulders. Embrace any wobbles. Full breath in. Stay breath out. Inhale, left knee into your left chest. Exhale, pivot and step through, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Bend and straighten your legs. Work out any kinks. Then drop into Virabhadrasana 2. Front foot intersects the back toes slightly forward. Press your right thigh bone back. Deepen your lunge. Spread your arms. Pull your belly button towards your spine. Eyes towards the front. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, extend at side angle, left arm down, right arm high. Tuck your left shoulder inside your left knee. Left ribs up. Lean your head back. Energetically draw your heels in. Ignite your inner thighs. Then send your tailbone back. Inhale. Exhale, push the floor away. Inhale, reverse warrior, rise up with your left arm. Right hand down the right leg or half bind. Keep the depth of your lunge. Inhale, stretch up with your left arm. Exhale, deepen into your side stretch. Last breath in. Exhale, low lunge. Windmill your hands down. Plant your hands for the handstand variation to chaturanga or straight to chaturanga. Again, plant your hands. Wrap your triceps back, elbows in. Right heel's lifted. Bend into your left knee. Rise to your tippy toes. Full breath out. Stack your shoulders on top of your wrists. Then find a little handstand kick. Then scoot your foot back. Land in your chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Soften your head between your arms. Let your heels melt. Breath in and breath out. Step your feet back. Inhale, shift forward, high plank. Exhale, stack your shoulders over your wrists. Low belly strong. Inhale, lift your right heel to one-legged high plank. Exhale, right knee to your right elbow. Inhale, one-legged high plank. Exhale, fallen triangle. Bring the weight to your right hand. Left leg straight, right leg straightens. Left arm up. Left hand down. Inhale, back to one-legged high plank. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, one-legged high plank. Exhale, fallen triangle. Left hand down. Inhale, one-legged high plank. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, one-legged high plank. Exhale, fallen triangle. Left hand down. One-legged high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Left side. Inhale, come forward, high plank. Exhale, root into your palms. Left heel lifts, breathe in. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, back to one-legged plank. Exhale, fallen triangle. Inhale, one-legged high plank. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, one-legged high plank. Exhale, fallen triangle. Inhale, one-legged high plank. Exhale, cross it under your body. Inhale, one-legged high plank. Exhale, fallen tri. Inhale, one-legged high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in. Exhale, drop your knees, child's pose. Rest your forehead. Slow your breath. Lengthen your arms. Feel your heartbeat in your chest. Walk your fingers forward. Move your chest towards the mat. Three more breaths. Inhale, rise up through tabletop. Exhale, stack your shoulders on top of your wrist, hips on top of your knees. Spread your fingers wide. Inhale, cow. Exhale, curl cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, curl cat. Inhale, come to neutral. Exhale, flip your fingers towards your knees. Then shift your hips back for a wrist stretch. Shift forward, shift back, forward, and back, forward, and back. Come back to neutral. Fingers out to the side. Wrist crease point one another. Then shift from side to side. Come to a tabletop, fingers forward. Scapular push-ups here. So sink into your shoulders, then push the floor away, cat arch your spine. Let your shoulders drop, belly drops, push the floor away, belly drops, push away, belly drops, sink into your shoulders, push away. For 5, 4, wrap your triceps back, 3, 2, 1. Untuck your toes, sit your hips back, hands to your thighs. Full breath in, full breath out. Plant your left hand outside your left hip. Inhale, sweep your right arm up. Exhale, side flexion to the left. Pull your ribs and core back. Tuck your right shoulder back. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, deepen. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, right hand down, side flexion to the right. Left shoulder back. Knit your ribs in. Keep a soft bend in your right elbow as you reach up overhead with your left arm. Breath in. Exhale, deepen. Inhale, arms to sky. Exhale, plant your hands out in front, downward facing dog, tuck your toes. Ujjayi breath in, Ujjayi breath out. Bend your knees. Cross your right ankle on top of your left knee for a figure 4 legs. Flex your right toes. Draw your right knee back, then straighten your left leg. Might need to shorten your stance. Walk your fingers back toward your foot. Then move your heart toward your thigh. Stay active. Push the floor away. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, 3-legged dog, release, unwind, send your right toes up. Exhale, low lunge, step forward, let your heel drop first. Rise to your fingertips. Bring the weight to your right ball mound of your foot. Then step the left foot outside of the right. Pinky toes touch. Cross at your ankles. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, IT band, forward fold. Keep a soft bend in your knees. Avoid locking the left knee joint. Melt your heart down. Keep your hands connected for support, or interlace your arms for a ragdoll variation. Soften your head and jaw. Shift the weight forward. Trust your balance. Inhale, halfway lift your chest. Exhale, bend your knees, rise to your tippy toes, heels lift. Squeeze in through your ankles, let your hips drop. Strong core. Lift up to a crisscross chair. Hands to your heart or out in front of you if you have a little more space than I do. Squeeze the arches, squeeze your feet. Notice any differences in this chair by simply crossing and lifting your heels. Breath in. Exhale, stay breath out. Root into your right foot. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana, left leg up. Hands to your heart. Flex your left toes. Create a 90-degree angle here. Low belly zips in. Hands draw towards one another. Inhale through the nose, lift up. Exhale, figure 4. Cross your left ankle on top of your right knee. Sit your hips down and back. Flex your left toes. Left knee draws down. Hips and booty back. Chest lifts up. Let there be wiggle room in your toes. Weight equally distributed through your foot. Breath in. Exhale, fold forward. Bring your triceps towards your shin. Scoot your hips back. Move your heart forward. Slow, steady breath in. Slow breath out. Inhale, rise back up, one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, root into your right foot. Strong belly, breathe here. Exhale, warrior 3 with hands at your heart. Shift your head forward, chest moves towards the earth. Flex your left toes. Create a big capital letter T with your body here. Lift up through your left heel. Full breath in. Exhale, gently step back, low lunge. Left hand is your base, root into your palm. Inhale, low lunge, twist right arm high. Lengthen through your shoulders. Lift your left hip, deepen into the lunge, then reach your left ribs up. Full body breath in. Exhale, root into your left fingers. Strong core, inhale, Vashisthasana, side plank. Right foot meets the left. Exhale, lift your hips. Stack your shoulders, breath in. Exhale, flex your toes. Inhale, right foot comes into a tree. Avoid your knee joint. Plant the sole of your foot to your thigh, calf, or ankle. Externally rotate your hip out. Breathe in. Exhale, right hand down. Cross your tree legs under your body. Inhale, fallen triangle, left arm opens. Flex your right toes, lift your hips, eyes up. Breath in, stay breath out. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, return to Vashisthasana with tree legs. Exhale, high plank with tree legs. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower to your belly. Untuck your left toes. Inhale, rest your forehead. From here, slide your forearms forward. Come to a Sphinx pose with tree legs. Arms in number 11s. Press the floor away. Stay here, or option to press the floor away, lift your chest. Encourage your right hip down. Press your foot into your thigh. Press your thigh back. Breath in. And release. Hands beneath your shoulders. Slide your right toes back. Tuck them under. Elbow tips up. Inhale, lift your knees, lift your hips. Exhale, flat as a board, rise up. Downward facing dog. 3 breaths. When you're ready, figure 4 legs, cross your left ankle on top of your right knee. Flex your left toes. Left knee draws back. Straighten your right leg. Move your heart towards your thigh. Feel your fingertips grip down. Energize your tailbone up. Full breath in. Full breath out. Unwind. Inhale, 3-legged dog, left toes up. Exhale, low lunge, step forward. Let your heel drop first. Rise to your fingertips. Bring your awareness to your left toe. Breath in. Exhale, right foot steps outside the left. Pinky toes touch. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Avoid locking out your right leg this time. Knit your ribs towards your spine. Pull your navel in. Fold from your hips. Shift the weight to the ball mounds. Tailbone up. Hands stay to the floor. Or ragdoll, interlace your arms. Slow, steady breaths. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend your knees. Rise to the balls of your feet. Heels lift. Squeeze your ankles. Let your hips drop. Strong core. Inhale, lift to a crisscross crow. A crisscross chair, sorry. Bring your hands to your heart. Elbows out wide. Hips down and back. Squeeze through your belly. Breath in. Exhale, sit low. Root into your left foot. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Left heel drops. Right leg lifts. Press your thumbs into your sternum. Flex your right toes. Right knee in line with your hip. Plug your hip bone back. Level into your balance. Breath in. Exhale, figure four. Right ankle on top of your left knee. Sit your hips down and back. Flex your right toes. Right knee draws down. Hips back. Heart up. Stay lifted. Or fold forward. Elbows come to your shin. Keep scooting your hips back. Inhale, rise, one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, find your footing. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, warrior three with hands at your heart. Bow your chest forward. Kick your right heel back. Dial your pinky toe down. Lift up, use your glute. Lengthen your thigh bone. Eyes down. Breath in. Exhale, gently step back, low lunge. Right hand down. Inhale, left arm high, low lunge twist. Exhale, lift your right hip up. Left knee in line with your ankle. Stack your shoulders. Breath in. Stay, breath out. Root into your right hand. Inhale, side plank Vashisthasana. Left foot meets the right. Lift your hips. Stack your shoulders. Spread your fingers. Full breath in. Stay, breath out. Inhale, bring your left foot into tree. Avoid your knee joint. Left knee back. Hip points forward, breath in. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, swivel and send through, fallen triangle. Stack your shoulders. Lift your hips. Open your chest. Right hand down. Inhale, return to a side plank with tree legs, breath in. Exhale, high plank with tree legs. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale to the belly. Pause here, let your forehead drop. Slither your forearms forward, Sphinx pose. Shoulders and elbows stack. Draw your left knee down. Stay here, or press into your palms, lift up. Three breaths. Breath in. Exhale, release. Forehead down, hands beneath your shoulders. Slide your left toes back, tuck your toes under. Lift your knees, lift your hips. Rise up, high plank. Downward facing dog. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale, lift your right heel high. Exhale, half pigeon. Bring your shin across the mat, right knee to your elbow. Scoot your left toes back. Gaze over your right shoulder. Make sure your back leg is straight and steady. Inhale, heart forward, level into your hips. Exhale, sleeping pigeon, fold forward. This right shin can be more parallel or more angled towards your hip. Wherever your hips feel they need to go today. Use your slow breath. You can access to deeper parts of your hip. Inhale, gently rise, press your floor away. Bring the weight to your right hip. Sweep your left leg around. Plant your foot to the outside of your right thigh. Straighten your right leg out. From here, left hand behind you. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, seated twist. Hook your right elbow outside your left knee. Left hand behind you. Lift up through the crown of your head. Twist through your mid and upper back. Stay active through your right toes. Breath in. Exhale, release, counter twist, move your heart to the right. Heart back to the front. Rebend your right knee. Unwind, send your left leg behind you, plant your hands, downward facing dog. Drop into stillness or take a counter stretch, three-legged dog. Inhale, left toes high. Exhale, half pigeon, left knee to your left wrist. Send your shin across the mat. Reach your right leg behind you. Gaze over your left shoulder this time. Inhale, lift up with your chest. Exhale, sleeping pigeon, fold down. Recognize any differences in the sides of your body. Let your awareness feel the sensations without the need to change. Last breath in. Inhale, gently rise. Bring the weight to your left hip. Sweep your right leg around. Plant your foot to the outer side of your thigh. Straighten out your left leg. Flex your left toe. Right hand behind you. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, seated twist. Hook your left elbow outside your right knee. Walk your right hand behind you. Root into both sits bones as you press down. Use your inhales to lift and lengthen. Exhales to revolve and twist. Last breath in. Exhale, spin. Inhale to center. Exhale, counter spin. Open your heart to the left. Back to center. Rebend your left leg. Unwind, sweep your right leg behind you. Plant your hands. Step back downward facing down. Inhale, lift up through your heels. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Step your right foot forward. Then sit down to your bottom. Straighten your legs. Scoot your hips back. Flex your toes. Put a soft bend in your knees here. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, seated forward fold, Paschimottanasana. Start the hinge at your hips. Plant your arms down by your shins, ankles, or beyond. From here, with the compression and the connection of your ribs to your thighs, scoot your heels forward. Keep the connection as you deepen into your fold. Only go as deep as feels right in your body. As you find your sweet spot, relax your head and neck. Soften your breath. Stay for 5 breaths in. 4 more. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Inhale, gently walk your hands back towards your hips as you lift up. Plant your feet, bend your knees, shine your palms to the sky, breathe in. Exhale, slow, lower down to your back. Lower to your back, hug your knees in, Apanasana, give yourself a squeeze. Plant your feet behind your hips for bridge pose. Feet are hip width distance. Place your arms down by your side or fingertips tickle your heels. Take a deep full body breath out. Press into your feet, press into your shoulders. Inhale, bridge, lift your hips up. Scoot your shoulders beneath your heart. Interlace your hands at the small of your back. Energetically squeeze your knees in. Bring your heart toward your chest. Breath in. Stay, breath out. 2 more hips high, breathe in. Exhale, remain heavy through your head. 1 last time, breathe in. Exhale, slowly lower. Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of feet touch, knees open out wide. Left hand to your heart, right hand to your belly. Find a little rocking motion if it feels good. Feel your chest lift with each breath. Feel your heartbeat slow down. Feel that connection. Plant your feet to mat with distance. Knock your knees together. Fallen bridge. Flatten through your lower back. Rest your head on the mat. Lift your knee point straight up. Begin to windshield wiper your legs left to right once again. The next time your knees fall to the left, gently pause in a wide leg supine twist. Cross your left ankle on top of your right knee. Extend your arms out to the side. Root into your left hip. Right hip will be slightly floating. Back of head remains heavy. Create space through your lower back. Breath in. Stay, breath out. One more just like that. Inhale. Exhale. Plant your left foot, lift back up. Windshield over your legs to counter stretch. A couple times, both directions. Then let your knees fall to the right. Easy wide leg supine twist. Knees drop to the right. Right ankle comes on top of your left knee. Shoulders soften, head softens. Take 3 breaths. Last 2. Last 1. Plant your right foot, come back to knees up wide. Windshield wiper one more time to both sides. Then draw your knees into your chest, Apanasana. Reach for outer edges of your feet, happy baby pose, Ananda Balasana. Knees draw down. Melt your tailbone into the mat. Kick your heels up. Stay in stillness or rock the baby side to side. Play with straightening one leg and the other. Maybe both. Draw both knees into your chest. Curl up into a tiny ball. Wrap your forearms around your shins. Capture elbows or wrist. Flex your toes. Connect your forehead to your knees. Give yourself the biggest hug of the day. Breathe in. Audible exhale. Release your breath. Release your arms and legs. Final Shavasana. Extend your body. Feet and hands naturally rotate out. Soften your shoulders beneath you. Put your mind at rest. I invite you to stay in this posture for as long as you can. Mindfully call yourself out. Thank you for making it to your mat and putting in the work. Namaste.